Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Today is Sunday evening in California. Today we are in the 50s. Welcome. We're just chilling, waiting for Westside come up, you know. What's up, Josh Gable? How you doing? Yeah, you're the first one. What's up? Okay. Hello, eyes. Okay. Guys, if you want the link, let me know. Ask for the link. Hey, eyes, do you want to tell what happened again in my channel? Okay, guys, before I started something, I have an email. I got an email, YouTube. I don't know what it make. I don't know if it makes sense or not. It says, "Hi, Gregory Cameraman, not the 70. To help keep our community safe, we limit some of more powerful future to channel who have built and maintained a provided channel history or who have provided verification. As for now, your channel doesn't have specifically channel history. It has lost access to various events featuring that may have happened because your channel did not follow our community guidelines. How this impacts your channel. You won't be able to things like get high daily limits for live streams, shorts, and video uploads. Embed live streams, pinned comments, and extraneous links to your video description. How to restore to advanced features. To restore access to you can't build perfect channel history by following our community guidelines, providing video or audio verification, or quickly access. This may not be available all channels. Hmm. Kind of weird, isn't it? Yes, huh?
Yeah,
Never heard that before. You?
no.
Hmm. Ah, Daniel. Hey, eyes. That was very good. That was very good. You talk all about the ladies. Do you want to talk? You want to talk again? And the channel West could help you. You know, if you want to. Eyes. Let me drop the link. Well, we wait for a couple minutes. Well, we're gonna start with one video.
Okay.
Bible 10. It's all the first commandments. What commandments are here? What do you
The
guys call it?
the 10 Amendments,
Commandments there.
the
Okay.
Bill of Rights. Just say Bill of Rights.
You know what? Hi, Ice.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
guys.
Hey, Westside. No, I was saying no. I didn't want to talk about it. I
Uh,
had said what I said there and stuff like that. It is what it is. I just wanted to just put it out there, but it is it's whatever.
Well,
no, it's not whatever.
I'm gonna tell you right now. They discriminated against you, and they went against your. It's basically like not a disabled, but like the disabled abilities because you're supposed to get breaks. So
No, it's one.
Yeah, but
She
they're
don't.
gonna fight. The problem is it's gonna be me against a bunch of people there because they're going to fight against it. Everyone there is gonna lie and say that I'm lying and stuff like that. It's like it's damn if you do, damn if you don't.
well, I
Because
mean, the
I
next time you go
already,
in, record. That's
yeah,
all
yep.
I mean,
I
that's
didn't
it.
know that that was gonna happen. I never got that vibe from
Oh,
that person. I never. I mean, no. Let me stop saying I never got that vibe. I just never thought it would go low as that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And I told who I needed to tell. Get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But I
Yeah.
already know. I've told y'all. Remember one time I was on my live and I was like, "Yo, that certain things you can't even talk to the chairman or the senator because everybody know everybody."
Yeah.
I had a complaint before about this job, and I contacted the higher ups, the governor, not the governor, the person in charge of Far Rockaway, the chairman, the commissioner of my job. They knew the person that I was making a complaint about, and I said, "Oh man, I can't even make this complaint now." And he was like, "No, I'm not gonna tell. What I'm gonna do is tell my wife to talk to her and tell her to do a little better than that." Sometimes we have an excuse, and because I was black, they thought that we have an excuse to mistreat people.
Oh my
Sometimes we
God.
have some of those things. And when I seen that, it was like it's like the ball's gonna constantly be getting dropped and I would have to get a lawyer, pay for a lawyer to go outside these walls because this is so guarded by people that they don't let nobody see the real shit that's going inside what's going on around in this company.
Right. Right. Yeah,
So I
but you
sorry.
gotta look at like Elon Musk, what he did too, right? So getting we're gonna have to find you a lawyer.
Right. Yep. And that's what I was saying, like, cause I went to free lawyers. They not trying to do that right now. They're
Oh
trying
no,
to
yeah,
go
they're trying to make money. Everybody's making money.
right. They want migrants. They said no, not right now. We're looking for migrants, discrimination against migrants and stuff like that. And I'm like, and I even contacted Manhattan District Attorney. They said, oh, because you're in Queens, we got to send you to the district attorney for that borough for
Right.
if it's free. And they sent me there. I told them, "Oh, we're not doing nothing unless you're a migrant. Are you a migrant? Oh no, that's not what we're doing right now.
Well,
But
because
I can
yeah, the
send you to
migrants are
somebody
getting
else."
money, so they got the money to do all this stuff.
Right. So
Yep.
I would have to go outside the box and pay for a lawyer instead of using a free lawyer. Now the lawyer's gonna if I pay the lawyer's gonna do whatever they want. They're gonna do what I need them to do.
Right. Not always, because a lot of them are doing that right now too. They're not trying to do anything civilly.
Y- Yep. Yep. Cause that's what's popping right now. The migrants. That's what is what easy lawsuit, easy money.
Right.
They ain't gotta fight too hard.
Right.
But no, thank you, Greg, for letting me. Cause let me speak this on your channel and talking away.
Yeah. I told you,
West
if you
side.
have any questions, that's my channel. If anyone have problems, I'm here. That's why.
Right.
If it's like this, then like something like that, Westside could help because a lot of people can help because they are qualified for that. I'm not only a guy on the channel singing and dancing and entertainment. You know.
No, you good. Like, thank you. Like, you did good. Like, you referred me to somebody you know that probably can help me. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. Because we are here to help each other. It doesn't matter what area you are.
Amen.
Yeah, man. We're here to help each other. And sad too, some people that don't get help. You know,
Nope.
free
Nope.
advice. Free advice is better than paying it.
Right. So how have y'all weekend been?
Good.
It's good.
I didn't enjoy mine because I didn't even know if it was I didn't know it was Saturday or Sunday.
It's Sunday today.
I didn't
Tomorrow's
know.
Monday. Day,
I thought.
day
I
after,
sorry. Go ahead.
after Monday is Tuesday. After Tuesday is Wednesday. After
He's
Wednesday
being
is
a smart
Thursday.
ass.
I
He's
know.
being a smart.
I know. Like, all right, tomorrow's my Friday, right? Tomorrow's my
Mm,
Friday. So I'm looking at tomorrow's my Friday. Then tomorrow, after tomorrow will be my weekend. So my schedule messed my day up. So I'm just working throughout the week,
mm.
not keeping up the days. I
You know,
didn't find. Sorry, go ahead.
when our birthday's coming, I'm gonna buy them pink flowers. Go on. Hey, Trex, how you doing?
I don't see the chat.
What water? No, I told her I didn't.
Mom, look.
I gotta take a picture of your drill. Your drill looks cool.
Thanks.
So,
Look,
um, yeah. So I just worked the whole day thinking it was Thursday, and when I
mm,
finally sat down to do my DTF print, I just randomly asked my kids, "What's today?" And they was like Saturday. I said, I worked the whole day thinking it was a Thursday.
damn.
Then I did a live, still adjusting that it was turning Sunday, and still didn't feel like it was a Sunday. Like
You're on.
today feels like a Monday. I'm sorry, guys.
You're on time
You're
for
good.
short videos. What about the Bill of Rights? Okay, we're going to watch this and discuss it. What you guys think about it?
And how many people know about the Bill of Rights?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Who are you?
I'm Captain Atkinson.
Captain
I need
Atkinson.
you to
And your
go
names?
right now.
And your names?
Excuse me. I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah,
I need you to
and
go
I'm just
state
just
property.
respectfully, Captain. I just want to get their names. Can I get your
You don't
names?
need to get their names. I'm the captain here. Okay?
Right.
And I'm giving you direction. I need you to get off state property. You don't have authorization to be out here recording, so please get off state
Who would I
property.
get? Who would I get authorization from, Captain? You?
This is state property. No,
Right.
it's not me. But if you don't leave state property, I will call the police.
This
Okay?
is state property.
This is state property. I
So
need
it's
you to
public
leave the
property.
premises. I need you to leave the premises right now. Otherwise, we're going to call and leave a meeting. Can you please leave the premises?
You can call whoever you need to call, Captain. I just want to get their names. Gardner. I'd like to get the names of everybody I'm speaking to,
Okay.
Captain. That's all.
You have no authorization to be out here recording. I'm asking you nicely. Can you please leave the premises?
I understand you're asking me nicely, and I appreciate you asking me nicely, but this is not a restricted area. I'm not breaking any
You're on
laws.
state property right now recording people's license plate.
I understand that I'm on state property. I understand that people's license plates are in public view, yes, and it's possible
You're
that
not authorized to be down here recording. So I'm going to ask you nicely again.
who authorized me to be here?
You don't have authorization.
How would you know
to.
that?
This is state property.
How do you know I don't have authorization to be here, man?
Police right now. Goodbye.
So you guys work for the state, the Department of Corrections? Okay.
Gotta exit the property, man. You gotta get out. I know what you're looking for.
I'm not looking for anything. You could stay here and I'll go about my business. I'm not looking for
Okay,
anything.
you can stay on the curb if anything.
Oh, I could stand right here. I could stand right here. Thank you, though. This is public property, right? Right? You don't want to answer that question? Okay. Stay away from what?
People's cars.
People's cars.
Yeah, that's what you're doing right now. You're recording people's cars. You can't do that.
Why couldn't I do that?
Because you just can't.
I just can't. There's no law or anything. I just can't. They're in public. Sorry? What'd you say, sir? No, I didn't hear you. I would have heard you. I didn't hear you.
What I said.
No, I didn't. You said it under your breath.
You heard exactly what I said.
Let's take the shades off and have them so we can get a good description.
You? No.
You're on state property now.
I understand you said that many times. I'm on state property.
Yep. You're not authorized to be on state property.
Who says that?
You're not authorized to be on state property.
Who do I need to get authorization from to be on taxpayer-funded property, sir? Do you know who I'd go seek that permission to exercise my rights and hold my government accountable and promote transparency? If you're gonna say something, you should just say it, not under your breath.
How about you take your shades and hat off so we can get a good description of you?
Yeah, like I said, no, I don't want to do that.
Why?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, let's
What do
see.
you think? Huh?
I think those security suck butt and they don't know the job. They're supposed to observe a report. If they don't know no laws, they should definitely not be saying anything.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Ice?
Like Westside said, like they don't know their own rights. They don't even know the proper protocols. I think they was just doing a scare tactic, just thinking that he might not know his rights.
Yep. This sounds just two security guys sounds like the fucking clowns, you know? Okay, next video.
What you wait? Before you play that video, you were saying that you had got what an email on what? What was it saying?
Oh, it says something like, it says something like, hold on, let me read it. Okay, hold on. Okay, it says like, let me go to my cell phone. Okay. It says like, hi Gregory. To help keep our community safe, we limit some of our most powerful features to channels who have built and maintained a profited channel history or who have provided verification. As for now, your channel doesn't have certificate channel history. It has lost access to invested features. This may have happened because your channel did not follow our community guidelines. How this impacts your channel? You won't be able to do things like get higher daily limits for live streams, shorts and video uploads, embedded live streams, pinned comments, add external links to your video description, DESCLIPTIONS. How to restore access to advanced features. To restore access, you can build private channel history by following our community guidelines, provide video or ID verification for quicker access. This may not be available for all channels. You ever heard that before?
Nah, I never heard of that. That's deep.
I've heard of it for some of the channels.
Sorry. That sound like that sound like really ghost something. What they call that ghost something? That they
Yeah,
really
but that for shit, I can do all the things anyhow now. I don't know. Well, I'm not monetized anymore. Thank God for that.
right.
It's bullshit monetized. Okay, back to the video. Enough of my problems. Here's another one.
The door was open.
I know, because I'm in here.
Yeah.
So the building is closed. How can I help you?
There's people right there.
How can I help you, sir?
I don't know who you are or how you can help me.
Sir. 3677, I need a deputy at 157 Poplar. How can I help you?
Who are you first, ma'am?
I'm Officer Morris. How can I help you?
Hi, Officer Morris. I don't need any help at the moment, thank
Okay,
you.
let me get you the exit then.
I don't need any help from you.
Okay, let me get you the exit.
For what?
3677, I need a deputy at 157 Poplar. I have a black male in the building.
Black?
Are you?
Oh, maybe. I don't. I
Okay,
guess.
see, I don't know.
I don't think. I don't know if I look black or not.
Okay, they're here. How can I help you, sir?
How can you help me, ma'am? I'm
I'm
just.
trying to see why you're in the building.
Oh, that's a different question.
Okay, why are you in the
That's a
building?
different question. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some photos and video. That's a different question, ma'am.
3677. Yes, that's a disturbance.
Right here, Shelby County Election Commission. A disturbance, huh?
Because you not answering my question.
I just
Why-
did.
You a journalist, but why are you in here to take care of some business or something?
I just told
The
you.
building is not open for the public, only for certain things.
It's not
How
open to
can
the
I-
public. I just told you what you asked
a
me.
journalist.
You asked me, man,
This
to be
building is
to be
open for
to be fair.
election. Are you here for
To-
to apply for a
To be
election
fair,
commission card or
to be
something?
to be fair, ma'am, you asked me if you can help me. You didn't ask me what was my purpose here, right?
Sorry.
I don't know what security does in this building, but other than secure. Hi, sir. How are you? Do you mind if I just get your name and badge number, please, sir?
What do you need, sir?
Can I just get so I know who I'm talking to, sir?
I'm Deputy William with the Shelby County Sheriff's Office.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Just gonna take a few steps back. No, as I explained to the security officer here, I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking pictures and video. I'm working on a story on the county, Shelby County.
Okay, you can do that at any time, sir, just not today.
Why not? This is open to the public. I'm not going into restricted areas, deputy.
Are you all open today?
Only the election.
Here to pick up a position. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, this is a publicly accessible area, sir.
Sir, you say that the who is open today now?
Only the election for them to pull petitions. That's it. Everything else is shut down.
Everything else in the building shut down?
Everything is shut down.
Okay, well, sir, you probably want to come back tomorrow for that.
Okay, I will, but I was just getting in the open, openly publicly accessible areas. I was just taking some picture. I'm not going to go into any restricted areas or anything. How you doing, sir? Can I just get your name and badge number, please?
No,
Why not?
you don't need it.
Why don't I need it? That's not very professional of you, sir. Okay. I'm not going to go in any restricted areas. I'm just checking it out right here in the hallways.
Sir.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere restricted.
And don't put. I don't need to be on no video. Don't video me.
Why did you come on the video then, man?
You want to come get that tomorrow, sir, since
Yeah.
nothing but the election commission is open.
Yeah, why is the building closed?
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth? Oh, federal holiday. I forgot about that. So you could just be a little bit more professional the next time and identify yourself to the public. That would be appreciative, you know? So Juneteenth. Interesting. But this is
What do you think about it?
It was good. The officer should have identified.
Mm-hmm.
Why was he going in the? He said he was recording and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
doing a documentary. Did it come? This was done today.
No. It's past video. It's happened last year.
Did he do the documentary yet?
It's not document. Just saying to the police that.
He's a journalist reporting in public. So really, he's just exercising his right in public.
Mm-hmm.
Really? It's nothing you're gonna
touch me. Don't
put it in my
What are you gonna
face. Put it in my face.
What are you gonna do?
Listen.
What are you gonna fucking you get in my face?
You got nice boobs. You understand?
Bro,
I got two.
back up.
I got big too.
Up.
Understand?
Back up.
You're.
Back up, motherfucker. Get your hand off. Get your hand off.
This is
of me.
civil.
Get your hand off.
I just want to.
I'm gonna press charges against you. Sorry,
because
ass.
I want to hug.
Back up.
Because I want to hug.
Back up.
No.
You just got in my face.
No.
Now you're gonna back up.
No.
Yes, you are.
Now you're touching me with your belly.
You think I give a about touching you? You just push my camera.
Do you work out?
Call him. I'll press the charges against you. Yeah, call him. I'm out here with my son, okay, taking video on a public sidewalk. This guy just walked up and grabbed my camera, chest bumped me. It's all on video. So he just assaulted me, and I want to press charges against him.
Watch the video.
She's got it on video. He's got it on video.
All I did was
I want to show you the video, and I want him arrested.
Damn.
I love him against it. Hey, Liberty.
Hey, Liberty, long time no see. Good to see you. Okay. Remove this. Okay.
Roll your window down.
No.
Roll your window down.
He doesn't need to, sir.
I'm not talking to you. Okay?
He does not need to.
I'm not talking to you.
He does not. Please call your supervisor right now.
He's here.
Where is he?
He's here.
Please identify yourself, your badge number.
He's here.
Where is he? Sir, please, can I talk to you over here? Are you the same guy that showed up to my house where your son hit my vehicle?
How don't you tell me? I don't know anything about that.
You don't? You're on camera at my house knocking on the door saying your son hit my vehicle.
Okay.
Is that you? What's your name?
You tell me.
Identify. Are you Clay Michael Saunders?
I'm Detective
Detective Saunders?
That's correct.
Okay. You have a daughter named Kaylee and a son? Huh?
No.
What's your son's name?
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Please
Show me
provide
your
your
driver's
supervisor.
license.
No, sir.
Yeah, he's
Call your
here.
supervisor.
I just told you he's
Sir,
here.
can I please see you over here? Are you the supervisor? Why am I being pulled over?
Yeah, you need to relax.
You're being recorded. Am I being
Awesome,
detained?
so are you.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, you're being stopped. Lights behind you, it's a
Why?
traffic stop.
Why?
Because you're being stopped.
Are you a traffic
Passenger,
police?
you need to give your ID
No.
or else
No.
it's going to
No,
be a
no,
different
no, no, no.
a different outcome here for you.
No, it's
So,
not.
You need to identify yourself.
No, he does not.
I'm not talking to you,
Then,
okay?
yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Please provide your supervisor here. Who's your supervisor? What's his name? Do I need to call the sheriff's office right now? You're doing something illegal. I know what you are. You're a crooked police officer. Last week or last year, you were reprimanded. Right or wrong, you had a written reprimand.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. It's okay. You're being recorded.
How many more times are you going to say that? So
Okay.
are you.
Call your supervisor.
Huh?
Wow. This guy's acting so dumb. You know?
Yep. And there's more of them out there.
Mm-hmm.
Protesters in black gear down here downtown, right in front of the CP Federal Building, the Innovation Center. They're out here with videotapes, black head to toe, army gear, black pants, backpacks, face masks, black skull and crossbone hats, black glasses.
6 feet and he keeps blowing stinky ass breath.
Yeah, I'm right here right now. I need an officer here right now. I want these guys ID'd. My name is Brian Davis.
You're not going to get ID, buddy. It's called a First Amendment right.
Okay.
We got Brian Shoepack.
So it's here. I'm here right now.
Here. This is Shoepack Sporting Goods here.
There's two out of town people. Yeah, I'm making myself known. They're recording. They're down here in black garb, head to toe. You know, here telling me that we don't need. I don't need to worry about who they're with.
He doesn't know his First Amendment rights. He probably doesn't. He doesn't know his First Amendment rights.
Well, good. Thank you.
So what is your confusion about him not knowing anything about his First Amendment rights?
I just want to know why you're here.
Because he's calling the police to have us ID.
Right, well you're coming up and videotaping me and acting like you're all tough. Look at this.
Why do you stop in front of my camera?
Because I don't like the way you look in my town.
Hey, Shorty.
Get out of here.
Hey, Shorty.
The way they look.
Keep it up, Shorty.
What are you gonna do, sweet nuts?
What are you gonna
ain't gonna do nothing, sweetheart.
Okay, Karen.
I'll smash a few of you. What are you, 110 pounds, sweetheart?
Keep making your threats.
A few of
the police will see this.
A few of you. Easy. Real easy. Real simple.
What brought you to Jackson?
Leave our town.
We love out of town visitors.
This is our town.
We love out of town visitors. What brought you to
They ain't
Jackson?
out of town visitors. They're here.
What brought you to
You want to
Jackson?
identify yourself? If this lady steps
need to get
within
out of
my,
our town.
if she steps within my personal
You need to get out of our town.
You ain't gonna touch no
You need to
female
get
around
out of our
here.
town.
Because that's what it
You need to get out of our
Back
town.
away.
touch no
You
female.
Back
need to get
away.
out of our town.
Back
You
away.
need to get out of our town.
Back
What was
away.
prayer?
You need to get out of our town.
Back away.
It's a serious question.
I'm telling you, you need to
Back
get out of
away.
our town.
If you,
Back away.
You need to
I am
get
10 feet
out
away
of our
from you.
town.
what are you investigating? What are you investigating?
I am
What are you
10 feet away
investigating?
from you.
Get out of our town.
Oh, okay. So,
Come
are you
here
a
and
private
again.
investigator? Or are you working for a public service?
I don't want to say that.
What's your name, sir? You want to identify yourself with all the questions?
Yeah.
You got all these questions. What's your
Well,
name?
as soon as you identify yourself,
And I live in Jackson, Michigan, and I've lived here my whole life. Who the hell are you?
So same here.
Show me your ID. Karen, can I see your ID, Karen? Oh, your name's Karen.
So it's just
She
the
was
way
saying
he's
Karen.
dressed.
You're an agitator.
Right
Get
here.
out of
Here's my
here.
ID. I live in this town.
You're an
I live a
agitator.
mile away. Why are you
We ain't
here?
having this around here.
What's your ID? I showed you my ID.
So then you should
Get
take
out
it
of
away a
our
different
town.
tone instead of
I
getting
showed you my
out.
ID. I showed you my ID.
And
Where's your ID?
I've been nice to you the whole
Just
Get out of our
comply.
So you asked me
You're
for my
an
ID. I showed it to
agitator.
you.
You're an agitator. Get out of our town.
Whoa, he's yelling.
Oh, that dog doesn't even like him. That dog doesn't even like him. Look at that dog. That dog bit him. He knows. That dog doesn't like him. That dog is a magnet of violent people.
Oh man, how that's stupid.
Yeah. The whole town comes out looking retarded.
Oh, Rich, I'm not monetized anymore. Don't worry about it. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't worry about copyrights. Copyrights are for losers.
Yeah. What do you think, Rich? Idiots, huh? You know?
I mean,
Yeah.
they showed their true colors. They definitely don't know their First Amendment rights. And homeboy showing his ID don't even know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Get in my town. Get in my town.
Yeah, it's crazy because I don't like you the way you look. I'ma record you.
Get in your
But after they record it, what are you gonna do with it? Nothing, but just have it in your phone.
Yeah, because they don't have no platform, no social media.
It's okay for the cops to record us or the building or anything. And they get so scared with their cell phone.
Right,
They fucking have cell phones their own too. You know, that's what doesn't get me. You know? Everything is recording. Cameras. You know?
Everybody has a phone now. Everybody has a camera.
Right.
That's what fucking.
If we could record police officers arresting, even if they have nothing to do with us.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's our First Amendment right to do so. It's the number one job in America if you think about it.
You see Rich comment? No poverty in the public. Yep, that's
No,
good point.
no privacy in public. Yep.
Yep, that's a good point. I never heard that before. Very
No.
good point.
Yeah, Long Island says it all the time.
Yeah, very good point. Yeah.
Should say all First Amendment people say that all the time. There's no privacy in public. If you notice, every building has a camera. Everything has a camera.
Mm-hmm.
The cars have a camera. Look at Google. You can go on Google and you can find your yard and see everything that's in your yard.
Even your body have a camera.
And remember, you can put a recording inside of your child's book bag if you feel like they've been mistreated on the bus or in school or
you
know they might.
That's how they're finding those ones that are, like how they're finding these people doing this bad stuff into the little kids and stuff. That's how they're finding it.
Yeah. I got 5 more left.
Okay. Why so many people?
No, I'm having a conversation with you. Are you an adult human that I can conversate
No, I'm not.
with?
I'm a child. Go away.
Okay, we'll just wait for the cops to get here. That's perfect.
They're coming anyway.
Okay, well, I guess you really love our store. That's great.
No, I really love my gimbal, which is broken now. So
Good. I hope your night gets even worse from here. I'll just stand here like this the whole time if that helps you.
Stand here all day. And you're asking me if I'm an adult?
You're not having a conversation with me, so I'm extremely frustrated. And you're obviously an idiot. So I don't believe you can film me without my consent. And I'm about to knock your camera out of your fucking hand too.
Are you?
Yeah,
You're gonna knock my camera out of my hand?
Oh my god.
Really?
He assaulted more
That's
than
up
just
to
me.
you.
He assaulted
You're definitely preventing my business from happening right now, so I'm gonna start videotaping you.
You can videotape me all you want. Just stop threatening to assault me.
Oh, is that uncomfortable? Oh yeah, well guess what? You just prevented my business from being open. So continue to stay across the street. And you're disrupting everyone here, so go away. I'm just gonna stand right next to y'all.
I don't want you really following me around.
Guess what? Is that
you're gonna keep getting in my face?
No, I'm gonna continue to film you if you're gonna continue to film me.
Why don't you just act normal?
And I'm gonna wait for the cops to get here.
She's such a Karen.
I think it's Kevin. Mm-hmm.
Yep, a crybaby Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Because we just talked about no privacy in public.
Yeah.
And instead of doing what she did, she should have been promoting her store. Okay, so I can't open my store. Let me promote it.
Mm-hmm. Good point, Saber. Good point.
Good. I got a radio call about you. Can you step down here so I can talk about this? I know. I still need to talk to you.
And what have I done? Have I broken any laws?
We have a radio call about you.
And what's that radio call
I'm not
say?
going to continue this until you step down here and talk.
My name's J.C. Playfer. I'm with American News and Information Services.
Okay. Well, we got a complaint that you are taking inappropriate pictures, and that's why we're here.
What's an inappropriate picture on a sidewalk?
Well, I'm not here to determine that, and as far as I'm concerned, you're not breaking any laws, but I'm just going to document that I talked to you.
Great, I'm going to document your name.
That's fine.
Your name is who?
Please. Give a picture ID or something?
That's all you need, sir. I'm with American News and
I need
Information
some kind of
Services.
picture ID or some kind of...
Are you telling me I'm
something with a picture?
Oh, I know you too. How are you?
Good.
Let's get this name right.
I'm sure this would be a lot easier and quicker if you just...
There you go.
I need a picture ID. Do you have a picture ID with you? That's not a picture ID. Some government picture ID.
Government ID
Come on.
for me, please.
Have I committed a crime, sir?
It's my
Wait a minute. If I haven't committed a crime, you don't need my ID.
You're being detained. We have a radio call against you.
I'm being detained? For filming, sir? SDPD is going to detain me for filming? Okay. Here.
There were accusations that we were flagged down about, and as a result of that, we're here to investigate if a crime has occurred. So, in order to do that, we need to...
So I'm taking inappropriate pictures on a sidewalk in downtown San Diego, folks? Really?
I don't know. That's what the reporting party told us. That's why we're...
I'll take a name and badge number from you. You're not wearing any of that.
My name is Reese. My badge number is 6574.
How do I spell your name?
Sure.
R-I-I-S?
Yes, sir.
And you are K-A... Your first name is K, your second name is A-R-M-E-N-T-A-N-O, and you are aware of who I am, and you know exactly who I am and what I'm doing here.
Business cards, you know.
And your name is Sergeant Hall? Okay.
I can find it here.
And you have a badge number, Sergeant?
I do. We don't go by badge numbers. ID number is 5398.
That works for me. And now we have more up here. Your name is Moran, right? M-O-R-A-N. And you are P-E-P. Lowski, P-L. Any appropriate pictures standing here filming? You're going to need to tell me what I'm being detained for, sir.
I've already explained it to you plenty of times, James.
For inappropriate picture taken, sir?
That's what somebody told us.
Well, you described an inappropriate picture taken downtown, sir.
Well, that was our call. I need your date of birth so we can continue this.
You got my ID from SDPD.
It doesn't have your date of birth on it.
Well, SDPD's got all my information in.
I can look it up. It's going to take a while, sir.
Well, sir, I've got all day. I haven't done a damn thing.
If you just gave me your date of birth, this
sir,
would be a lot easier.
You see this?
Yeah, no date of birth.
Right?
No date of birth.
Hey, Dan. What's your first name?
My name's J.C. Playford. I'm with American News and Information Services, and here's my press pass from SDPD.
PC, I'm just talking to you. I'm not familiar with that because I'm only familiar with the press passes that are issued by San Diego Police.
Well, what that is from San Diego PD. You don't recognize that?
I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just trying to talk to you.
Did you just say you don't recognize SDPD press credentials?
I'm not trying to. I'm looking at this.
Well, he's holding one. Show it to him.
I don't worry about that. GC,
no,
relax.
You said you only
Relax.
recognize SDPD press credentials.
JC,
I want him to show you that and see if you recognize it, Sergeant Hall.
I don't want to sit here and argue with you. I just want to fill in you with a couple of things, okay?
Oh my God.
Yeah, doesn't need to be a police officer or a sergeant at all. Lieutenant, whatever the hell he was.
Maybe he's filming because he's a tourist.
I mean, how can you take inappropriate pictures? Who's inappropriate out there? Who's walking around naked? Like, that don't make no sense. And if anything, he could always show his video. Like, why aren't they trying to look at his video? They want his ID.
Yeah.
Give me your ID.
Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. That's the government for you, though.
Mm-hmm.
They just want you to comply and give up all your rights. Let me just shit on your rights.
Mm-hmm.
I got a badge, so let me just shit on your rights. Makes no sense.
Good. What's that?
Quick question. What are you just filming around? Or?
Yeah, just doing a fishing show over here. Come on, I'll show you.
I love a 2 or 3.
There we go. Got the perfect angle. for my fishing show. I guess they wanted to start a fishing show, so we made them start. So now you got the co-stars here. How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Very good.
All right, look, you're good. You're not doing anything wrong with me. You're fine to the court.
All right, cool.
I guess some people were concerned. You're doing a movie or whatever.
Yeah, fishing show. Yeah.
So
Back
good
here.
luck and
Appreciate that.
need anything.
See what I mean, guys? I'm allowed to do my fishing show out here.
Heck yeah.
But it's just that people are using the ATMs and they're uncomfortable because you're filming. This is like a financial institution.
My feelings trump your right.
Understandable, but wouldn't it be a courtesy to my fishing show if they were not so paranoid about it?
But it's not a fishing area. It's not exactly a fishing area.
But so if someone was filming an action movie down here, would you say it's not an action area?
We're just saying that our clients are uncomfortable with using financial, like they're at the ATM. You're filming. You're recording. You're bringing.
Well, you know that you could be a positive force for the world and still make people uncomfortable. I wouldn't ban to that.
I'm just asking.
Comfort's going to be weaponized soon.
Our customers are coming to complain to us. I can't keep coming back and forth asking you to move if they're uncomfortable.
I got you. So, but as far as the comfort, though, I'm doing my fishing shows. It's making me uncomfortable, but that they're uncomfortable. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, let them know my fishing show's going on out here. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh no, because I'm doing my fishing show. Yeah, I got to.
I don't want to be on show.
It seems like you want to start a fishing show. You're giving me fishing star energy.
Lower to the front.
River fishing ain't the same as lake fishing. You're fishing in the lake.
You know,
toss her out to the middle. You fish in
shit.
a river. You can't toss out to the middle. You gotta stay by the banks. Hey, Dean.
Hi, is this for a project?
Yes, it is.
Okay, do you have consent forms or anything?
Also consent.
Huh?
Also consent.
I'm sorry?
Also consent.
Can you not point the camera to my face?
Oh well, I keep it between me and the person I'm talking to.
I'm sorry, sir.
These are called the guides, and
permission.
each rod's got about 7. Sorry, oh pardon me. What was that?
Sorry, you can't record us.
Oh, well now just because you walked out, I'm just doing my fishing show. But so the guides, each fishing pole has about, I'd say about 7 guides. And
Excuse me.
Hey, we're right in the middle of a shot right now.
Yeah, can you make sure it doesn't like face in the store, please?
Oh, pardon me, we're right in the middle of a shot right now. We're doing a fishing show.
Yeah, you got to
Hold it at like more of an angle. I want you to see like that. Hold on, we're right in the middle of a shot. We're just doing a fishing show right now. So kind of if you get a big one on, you gotta have that drag. So just ignore him. We're doing a fishing show.
You ever seen Travis by the river?
No, we gotta get B-roll.
You got what?
We gotta get B-roll.
B-roll. Okay.
Yeah. How you guys doing?
B-roll. How? On the sidewalk?
Yeah. And just some sidewalk B-roll.
I'm a little bit interested in filmmaking, so I'm just wondering. You know.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So we're trying to get some city slickers in the background. We're just getting
Okay, all right.
some B-roll. Out there. And then, all right, you two guys. Good luck out there. Tight lines. Hold it at a 45-degree angle. You want to do a 45-degree angle as you do it, because if the bobber, the distance has got to be at least, I'd say about 3 feet for your backing, because it's called backing. So like the distance between the front of that and then the rods. Yeah, but so it's called backing. You want it to be.
They're on their way. Get away from me.
A little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry, little mom. You talking to us?
Get away from my front of my store.
What's that?
The police are coming. Get away from my store.
You said please?
They're coming. I'm filming you. Get away from.
Oh, you're filming? Perfect. We're doing a fishing show. Come on. 5 degrees, right? If the rod's all the way up here, Frank, listen to me. I don't ever want to see you reeling on the way up. We got to show.
The woman literally is afraid to leave.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. She's afraid of fish. Okay, so 45 degrees.
I used to be.
Listen to me. It needs to be 45. Perfect.
Drop it down there like that.
Yeah, put it right there.
Drop it on there.
Bobber dance. Make that bobber dance. Stay right there. And then I want you to practice that 45-degree angle. 45 degrees. You're going too low again. You're going too low again. I want you to keep it 45. I want you to keep it 45. Because think about it. If you're right here, as opposed to if you're right here, remember what I told you about being right up here?
I'm gonna tell you again.
Because if you're right here, then what's going to happen? Oh, sorry, we're doing a fishing show right now.
I don't care what you're doing. Move from the front
No,
of the
I just got to get this shot real quick. All right, so remember,
move from the front of the store.
Frankie, I want you to keep it like this.
Move from the front of the store.
Oh, so we're just doing a fishing show.
Move from the front of the store.
Because if it's too high, you know what happens, right? They'll just pull it right out of the fish's mouth.
Right, 11. Send me another car.
So I want you to have it here,
move from the front
not
of the
here.
store.
Remember, Frankie, 45-degree angle, because that's going to be the most powerful. I mean, think about it. Whether it's a little sunfish, and then bring it up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, do it again. Yeah, there we go. And then
We're gonna go up there like that.
Yeah, there we go.
Refusing to move.
Yeah, there we go. Nice and slow. Reel on the way down. That's a swordfish. All right, now go. I want you to go lower. If you got a swordfish on, hey guys, we're in the middle of a fishing lesson right now. Oh,
I have a question for you.
yeah, we're doing a fishing lesson.
We spoke last week.
Yeah, we did. How you doing?
Good, I'm good, man. Listen, remember last week I explained that I don't care what you do, that if you're recording as long as you're not blocking the entrances.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're not doing anything.
All right, well they got a recording of you right in front of their entrance recording, so at that point they have the right to sign a complaint.
No.
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 They're on the sidewalk, and they were not blocking the door. The lady could laugh. She was just being a Karen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Try again.
I'm laughing at the part that he's giving them a fishing pole. He's teaching them how to.
That's the best part of 203.
If I was them cops, I would have just ignored him and let him stay there. Cause it don't make sense.
Your name and badge number?
Arguing with him.
Officer Carla, 1408, do you need something?
Why even bring out 5 more cars or another car?
He's not breaking no laws, so there's no need to be even interacting with him. It looked more funny and crazy. He like go. This is how you catch him. Go low, go high, keep at an angle. It's funny, and the cops are stupid.
Yeah, I know, very funny. Okay, I'll be back. Last video.
No, I don't need anything.
Are you looking for the door or anything, or do you need to get inside or something?
Oh, no, I don't need anything.
Oh, all right. Well, this is a personal lot for police vehicles now open to the public, please. So if you want to use the sidewalk, you can take as many videos as you want from the sidewalk right there.
Can you show me where it says that it's for police?
Home police officers in this quarter, police deputy chief. This is marked for our police vehicles only, please. Okay?
Yeah, but it's open to the public.
We try not to let anybody walk through and go into the vehicles. Okay?
Yeah, I'm just checking on the taxpayer-funded vehicles. That's all I'm doing, Officer
You can do
Carletta.
that all the way around the sidewalk if you want to.
I can freely do it here. This is open to the public, ma'am.
Is there anything you have questions about that you need help with?
No, I'm just checking out the vehicles. That's all. I'm just checking out
Any
the vehicles.
questions about the vehicles?
No. I'm just checking them out.
Just go back to
That's
work.
it. Nothing.
Alright.
Nothing sinister going on here.
And what's your name?
My first name's Sean.
Hi, Sean. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Officer Carletta.
Thanks. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Slow night tonight, Officer Carletta. Not always, but today, yeah, right?
Bodyguarding the cars because he's going to take off in them.
Because you're just standing there?
Well, unfortunately, we've got a lot of people try to vandalize our cars and use vandalization against us, so...
People would vandal. You know what's funny? I've been to a lot of police parking lots, and they tell me the same thing.
Cars have been vandalized, our buildings
I couldn't believe somebody would be so stupid as to vandalize police cars in a parking lot of the police station.
They vandalized the building.
I mean, I don't see how people could be so dumb, but
People do crazy things.
I mean, I believe it. People do crazy things. I definitely believe that.
Are you from Rome?
I'm not from the area. No, I'm just checking out the city here on business. That's all. But yeah, I find it hard to believe that every single police department I go to, that they would all.
Where else have you been?
All over the country. All over the country. Yeah. I just take a look at the vehicles, see the different kinds, make sure the tread's good. If they're bad, report it to somebody.
We've got pretty good maintenance department that stays very, very on top
Yeah,
of
some of them, I'll see some that are, and that's liability not only for the officer's safety, but to the city, because you get into an accident, it's not coming out of your pocket, so you hurt somebody. So I like to make sure everything's all right there.
Well, I appreciate at least somebody, cares that much about and understands that, like we're in our vehicles 24/7. You know what I mean? And it's not just a car, it's our office.
Yeah, for sure.
So, appreciate somebody thinks more than just normal cars.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you guys basically live in those things.
We do.
So
I get very upset when the guys I ride in the car with, they eat and they make a mess,
Yeah.
Clean.
Oh, so you guys share vehicles here?
We do.
Oh, okay.
Each shift you have a person you share your car with.
Wow. What do you guys think?
She did a turnaround, even though she should have just left him alone.
Yeah. You have any videos? I'm done. I don't know.
It's 61. Bitch. Um, I do kind of. Yeah, let me find it real quick though.
Okay.
Yeah, because it goes really good and it's on my channel.
Hey,
Yeah.
71.
$71. Where is it? Where is it? And I have so many shorts. It's not even funny.
Every time I type in the chat, it's like doubling everything I say.
No, it's normal.
Yeah, because I put mine and you're.
Because Red
Yeah.
Side is showing me. That's why.
Hello, everybody.
Ah!
Did you see her hair? It's so beautiful.
Thank you. It's
Mhm.
crazy. I just took my son tried to comb it.
Okay, thank you, Liberty, for coming in. Thank you. Yeah, old Mitch. What's up, Mountain Goon? What's up, Kid Cool?
Later, Blair. Ooh, what is that? My eyesight is bad.
First Amendment. So in
Okay.
Arizona,
Huh?
actually, it's the Bill of Rights. So in Arizona, downtown Phoenix, we have hey George, what's up? We have pillars that have all the amendments
Hello,
on them.
Andrew.
Hey, Angie.
What's up,
Angie,
Angel?
Angie, sorry.
It's on
Hello,
hell.
71. Please forgive me, Angie.
You going? You going?
No, that's
Angie?
Andrew. That's Andrew. I know what I'm talking.
No,
That's
yeah,
Andrew.
Angel.
Andrew, yeah, I was on his. Yeah, I was on his.
That's Gregory. Gregory did it.
All right, he got me calling you Angie.
Hi, Angie.
What's up, Angel?
Hello, George. How are you? Hello,
Hey,
Briscoe.
George.
How's the dogs? Hello, 71. How are you?
Yes.
How's y'all weekend going? Don't ask me mine because I didn't even knew it was the weekend.
Yeah,
What's up,
son.
Sean? Jinx, you owe me a Coke and I don't drink it, so you got to drink it.
Hello, Sean Little. Hello,
What's
good
up,
citizen.
Media? How you
Citizen
doing?
Media, what's up? So yeah, so I don't know if you guys know the Bill of Rights, the first 10. There's actually 28, I believe, amendments that
27.
they've added. Is it 27?
Yeah.
I thought it was 28, but yeah. I know the 25th is to not impeach. The 25th is to have the vice president take over if something happens to the president, he becomes liberated or he gets shot in the head or
Okay.
that kind of stuff. So
And okay, if the vice president can't take it anymore, who's next?
the Speaker of the House, right?
Yeah, very good. Because I checked this morning. You know,
Oh.
yeah, very good. Yeah.
I know a little bit.
What is the top 5 of the Bill of Rights?
The First Amendment. The First Amendment. It's
Yeah.
right there on the screen.
Yeah, I know. It's the Bible.
No,
freedom
not the
of
Bible.
freedom of speech.
You
Let's
mean
see.
religion?
Yeah,
So So there's an acronym. It's RAPS.
Yeah, raps.
It's RAPS. Religion,
Yeah.
assembly,
Um,
press,
press, freedom of speech,
petition,
the
and
petition,
speech.
and Angie.
And Angie. Angel.
Yeah, okay.
Angel. Angel.
Angie, yes.
But yeah, they're all right there in the screen. So really what I'm just playing is my shorts. They do have sound, so I can turn the sound off, but I know Gregory, you're not monetized, so I can turn the sound off, but it does have songs.
Oh, no. Okay, go on.
And we'll just do it without. I mean, it's just the song is Fight for Your Rights.
How come it's backwards?
What do you mean?
Okay. Thank you for that the link. Thank you, Angel.
And we can read it. I mean, or you can pause it and read it yourself. But the second one is to bear arms. Oh, I passed the third one. Oh, it's second, third, and fourth on this one.
Go to the YouTube. They have a video on it too on YouTube. Type.
Yeah, we can do it that way. It might be
Yeah,
better.
type in the 22nd commandment. It will give you all different. You know, it would tell you what it is. You know.
Yeah. But I want the shortest video and the easiest to teach us.
Yeah, for 27 committed quiz. Type in quiz.
Well, we're not gonna do all 27. We'll do the first 10.
Okay.
Yeah, because the first 10 are the ones that they wrote back in the day. The other ones are just the other ones has just been slowly implemented. This one's 3 minutes. We can do this one.
Okay. We could stop it and discuss it little by little, you know?
Yeah, sure can. I like Ted.
Oh, where's eyes? Huh.
Did she drop?
Yeah. Thank you for
Did we lose
coming.
her?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I think they have to go. I don't know. Remember, she's 3 hours different from us.
Oh yeah. It's
Hey,
midnight then. 11 o'clock already.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't heard from Lemmy. What do y'all think about the cloud seeding back for firing?
Oh,
I mean, it
the
happened.
music. The music.
That's why we don't play. We don't act like we're God. We have cloud seedings here in Arizona. It's out the 303, and people don't understand it that they're doing that right now. They're playing with the. And then if anybody wonders why they're sick this weekend or when it's coming up, it's because they're feeding it to us. You should be showing him what women like so he can finally get laid. No, we're not doing that.
Okay, Ted Ed. Huh.
What's up, Veronica?
The Bill of Rights. 200
Years ago.
10 amendments of our
Number 1, freedom of speech.
Yep.
Press, religion, assembly, and petition.
Yep.
This thing goes by fast.
Does it?
Here, let's
stop it.
There's a second one.
Yeah, firearms. The British are coming.
This thing didn't even pause. So the third. So the military cannot come into your house and take over it?
Now they call police now. I think.
No.
Search and sizes. Warrant.
What's up, big movie fan?
I've seen you at Westside. Please in fifth. That's true. Most important.
Exactly.
You know,
What's up, David Ian? Oh shit, where are we at? Because I skipped it. Oh, we're on number 6 and 7. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can have a partial jury. Also have lawyers. See, and the lawyers don't work for them, so that's a lie. I ain't no snitch fool. The 7th, I think it's the 8th. They can't. They have to give you bail. They have to. It has to be reasonable. So, like, River should have bail, and it should be in a reasonable amount.
But it depends, I think, no?
It still has to be reasonable. We're gonna let a 17-year-old that slices windows and shit out, but we have River in jail because he pepper sprayed somebody? Like, that's stupid. And then he can't even get bail. That's stupid.
Age.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter if he's creating violence, then he should be in jail whether he's 17 or not, right?
I know, but I know.
Oh, did you guys hear about the guy in Louisiana that's getting castrated?
No.
Yeah, he did an SA on a 14-year-old, and they are sentencing him for 50 years, and he's also getting castrated, which in other words just meaning he's getting his nuts cut off. Basically what they do when they spade and neuter a dog or a cat.
Oh, you guys want to know why you guys not members anymore? Because I cancel my monetization, because I'm tired of the BS of YouTube.
Hey, do I get my money back?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't need it.
They're giving refunds anyhow. It says
they do or they don't.
They do.
Oh,
they're posting.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I will sub to you every day of the week.
YouTube.
So
it goes to Google.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's Google money.
Yeah, go. You know, Google Play. It tells you. You know.
Well, mine's is coming up to renew anyways pretty soon, so I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah, because I'm tired of the BS of YouTube. That's why I said fuck the monetize. That's why I have my Cash App and my PayPal. You know. I was better off without monetization. You remember?
I told you, and everybody wants to get monetized, and I want the little pennies that YouTube is going to give you. You're going to have to slave for YouTube to get money off of YouTube.
I just tried for a while, and it's only peanuts.
Yeah, exactly. There's your 27th.
The Constitution 101. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't. Thanks.
I was going to pay this video, but I wasn't sure, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to play it.
No.
That was my videos, but
open the volume. It's no music. He's talking about it.
So far. Second, Article 5 gives the states a way to work around Congress. if Congress refuses to act on proposals for constitutional reform, state legislatures have the power under Article 5 to force Congress to call a convention for proposing amendments whenever the legislatures of 2/3 of the several states apply for one. So that's the proposal phase. What about the ratification phase? Article 5 sets out two pathways for ratifying a new constitutional amendment, and Congress gets to choose which pathway to
Where's
use.
Hey Honey?
Amendments can be ratified by the legislatures of 3/4
Yeah,
of the
she is
states,
sleeping. It's
or
late.
by specially elected ratifying conventions in 3/4 of the states.
After this, I'm gonna go.
Congress has chosen state legislatures
this,
for the
we're not gonna be
ratification
again.
of all but one of
I'm gonna
our
go-
All right,
constitutional
this
amendments.
is
We use state conventions for the
After this-
23
21st
minutes.
Amendment, which
Yeah, okay.
repealed the
That's fine.
Prohibition Amendment.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to walk through all 27 amendments. And we're going to talk about 4 different periods of constitutional reform. We'll begin with the founding era, which gave us our first 12 amendments, including the Bill of Rights. Then we'll talk about the period after the Civil War, known as Reconstruction, which gave us the 3 constitutional amendments that some call our nation's second founding. Then we'll talk about the Progressive Era in the early 1900s, which gave us amendments 16 through 19. And we'll end up with a modern era, which added the remaining 8 amendments between 1933 and 1992. Let's begin with the founding era. The founding generation added almost 12 amendments in less than 2 decades, and 10 of them, known as the Bill of Rights, were proposed by the first Congress in 1789 and ratified very soon after in 1791. The Bill of Rights begins with freedom of conscience, which is protected by the First Amendment. And the First Amendment protects 5 freedoms: religion, speech, press, assembly, and petition. Religion protects religious liberty in 2 ways. It guards against government establishments of religion, and it protects the free exercise of religion. Those are the core of the rights of conscience: the right to believe or not to believe as we wish, the right to think as we will and speak as we think, as Thomas Jefferson so memorably said. Then we come to speech and press, and government can't fine, jail, or punish people based on what they write or say. And in fact, government cannot restrict speech unless it's intended to and likely to cause imminent violence. That extraordinarily protective test for free speech comes from a Supreme Court case called the Brandenburg case, and it makes America the most speech protective country in the world.
Damn, I should be right
now. There are certain contexts where the government can regulate speech, like defamation or in public schools. But broadly, the test, and it's important to remember, is the government can't restrict speech unless it's intended to and likely to cause imminent violence. Then we come to assembly and petition. And throughout American history, the right of dissent has been crucial. Of course, it was dissent
That's a big problem.
sparked the American Revolution and that famous speech of James Otis, denouncing the writs of assistance that we talked about a while ago. And the rights of dissent, including petition and assembly, are protected by the First Amendment. Now we come to the military amendments, which include the Second and Third Amendments. The Second Amendment was crucial to responding to early.
What's that?
I didn't know that there were military rights. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because the second one protects us. Well, the second one basically protects the first one. The third one is where they can't come into your business. They can't come into your home and take over it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And that's what they're asking for right now. From what I hear, they're asking people, I believe on the East Coast, to open their homes to these military men that are coming from these other countries.
No.
Which I would never do. I'm not going to do that. They're not, and especially coming from another country, they're not going to kill me in my home and then take over it. They got me effed up on that one. And they better not come to the door, because you might get shot through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
To early concerns about standing armies and the importance of rooting the community's safety in citizen-led militias. The Supreme Court's recent decisions in the Heller and McDonald case emphasize that the Second Amendment also grants an individual right to keep and bear arms subject to reasonable regulations. Then we come to the Third Amendment, which was crucial in saying that you can't be forced by the government to house soldiers in our homes in times of peace. This grew out of the British experience of the Quartering Acts of 1774. The founding generation saw these British abuses as tyrannical and saw this act as invading the sanctity of private property and of the home. Now we come to the Privacy and Property Amendments, protected by the Fourth and Fifth Amendments. The Fourth Amendment can be broken down into two big clauses. First, it says that the right of the people to be secure in our persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated. And second, it says that there's a warrant exception, and so that no warrants can issue except with probable cause, particularly specifying the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. The big idea is that before the government can search your home or seize your property or effects, it needs a good reason, as well as particularized suspicion. Now we come to the property protections of the Fifth Amendment, and that's the Takings Clause, which is connected to the founding generation's commitment to property rights. The Takings Clause of the Fifth Amendment protects private property from being taken by the government for public use without just compensation. And it means that if the government wants to take your property, it has to be for public use, and the government has to pay you a fair price for it. Now we come to fair process jury rights and the rights of the accused, and these include parts of the Fifth, Sixth, Seventh, and Eighth Amendments. Let's begin with the rest of the Fifth Amendment, which grants rights to criminal defendants, including the right to remain silent and the right against self-incrimination. You know that from the Miranda warnings, you have the right to remain silent, or you can also plead the Fifth if you fear self-incrimination. The Fifth Amendment also guarantees you a right against double jeopardy. You can't be twice tried for the same offense. You have a right to a grand jury for capital crimes, and you have the right to due process of law. That's central guarantee that the government cannot deprive anyone of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Then we come to the Sixth Amendment, which grants even more rights to criminal defendants. There's a right to a jury trial in criminal cases, a right to counsel. Remember, if you're being interrogated by the police, say the magic words, "I want a lawyer," and you get one, according to the Sixth Amendment. You also have the right under the Sixth Amendment to a speedy and public trial. You have a right to an impartial jury, the right to be informed of what crime the government is charging against you. There's the Confrontation Clause, which grants you a right to cross-examine witnesses against you in person. And there's the right to compulsory process for witnesses. The court can order someone to appear in court as a witness for the defense. If you do go to trial, you get all of these rights guaranteed by the Sixth Amendment. But it's important to remember that most criminal cases in the United States do not go to trial. They're settled by plea bargains. Then we come to the Seventh Amendment, which protects the right to a jury trial in civil, that's non-criminal cases. And this responded to a key concern of the anti-federalists that the original Constitution only protected the right to trial by jury in criminal cases, and many states didn't protect them for civil cases. And then we come to the Eighth Amendment, which protects the right against cruel and unusual punishment, excessive bail, and excessive fines. It's rooted in the English Bill of Rights and also in the Virginia Declaration of Rights, drafted by George Mason, that famous anti-federalist who worried that a new and powerful national government would simply invent new crimes to oppress the American people. Then we come to the Popular Sovereignty Amendments, the Ninth and 10th Amendments. The Ninth Amendment has been interpreted by many to recognize the existence of natural rights that come from God or nature, not from government. It says that the enumeration of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. That retained by the people means retained when you move from the state of nature into civil society. And the Ninth Amendment is designed to respond to James Madison's concern that if you listed certain rights in a Bill of Rights, people might wrongly assume that if a right wasn't written down, it wasn't protected. So the Ninth Amendment says, don't do that. Don't interpret the Bill of Rights to be an exhaustive list. Our rights are so capacious because they come from God our nature. They inhere in us as human beings. They're not gifts of the government, that they can't be reduced to a single list. And then we come to the 10th Amendment, which reflects the Constitution's commitment to federalism, which is the balance of power between the national government and the states. And it's meant to protect the reserved powers of the states, saying that if a power isn't granted to the federal government, then it's retained by the states or the people. And that's why we can put the 9th and 10th Amendments together and call them the popular sovereignty amendments. They recognize that the ultimate sovereignty power in America rests not in the federal government or in the states, but in the people themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the Bill of Rights. Now we come to the 11th Amendment. 4 years after the ratification of the Bill of Rights, the American people ratified the 11th Amendment in 1795, which bans the national courts from hearing certain lawsuits against the states. Scholars often refer to it as protecting the sovereign immunity of the states. And then we come to the 12th Amendment, which followed the extraordinarily contested election of 1800 between Thomas Jefferson and John Adams. You may know it from the musical Hamilton, because it indirectly led to the duel that resulted in Hamilton's death. And after the chaos of the election of 1800, the 12th Amendment altered the Electoral College and addressed the central problem that led to such confusion in 1800. Under the original Constitution, electors cast ballots not for one presidential candidate, but for two, and the second place finisher became the vice president. The framers didn't expect there'd be national parties that nominated candidates and offered their own tickets for president and vice president, but political parties emerged in 1800. The Federalists, led by John Adams, the Democratic Republicans, led by Jefferson, and the two-vote system led to this serious political crisis where it was very hard to figure out the winner of the election. So following the election of 1800, we reformed the Electoral College, and the result was the 12th Amendment, which ensured that electors in the future would still cast two votes, but one of the two votes would be for president and the other one would be for vice president. Now we're going to fast forward to the Reconstruction era amendments. We have to fast forward 60 years because there weren't any constitutional amendments during that period.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
But after the Civil War, the bloodiest in American history, 23,000 died or wounded at Antietam. We ratified 3 transformative constitutional amendments, the 13th, 14th, and 15th amendments that began to fulfill the promise of the Declaration of Independence that had been thwarted in the original Constitution, resurrected by Lincoln at Gettysburg and by Frederick Douglass, and inscribed into the Constitution after the Civil War. The 13th Amendment, ratified in 1865, abolished slavery. The 14th Amendment, ratified in 1868, inscribed the promise of freedom and equality into the Constitution. It made everyone born on American soil a U.S. citizen, overturning the Dred Scott decision. It promised equality or equal protection for all persons, as well as preventing states.
That also made us get our birth certificate.
Or property without due process. It also
gave us our birth
incorporated
certificate.
the Bill of Rights against the states and ensured that the states couldn't violate the fundamental freedoms like free speech and religious
But they still violate it.
guaranteed in the original Bill of Rights.
That just makes sense.
And finally, we come to the 15th Amendment, ratified in 1870, which guaranteed the right to vote free of racial discrimination to all men.
15th Amendment, 1870.
And all 3 of these amendments gave the national government new powers to enforce their protections. Now, the second founding was not perfect. The promise of the Reconstruction Amendments was thwarted almost as soon as they were passed by white supremacy and violence, by racism and indifference,
by
a desire for reconciliation between the North and the South, and by the U.S. Supreme Court, which in the slaughterhouse cases reduced the promise of the 14th Amendment to a nullity and ensured that it would take nearly a century of activism and courage, culminating in Dr. King's speech on the Mall to begin to fulfill the promises enshrined in the Declaration of Independence and the Reconstruction Amendments.
If he
Then we come to
wasn't
the
born,
progressive era amendments. Between 1913 and
the
1920,
parties,
there were
uh,
4
1950
amendments.
to 1920.
The 16th Amendment, which was ratified.
Right, which we haven't even made it to the 60s yet.
I know. The 60s century, 1913. That's where Angel born, 1913.
Angel, you're old as shit.
In
Ah,
1913 gave
Mark,
Congress the
how
power
you
to pass
doing?
an income tax.
Yeah, hi, Mark. Mark Nash TV, what's happening?
In fact, Congress had passed an income tax during the Civil War, but the Supreme Court struck it down. And after lots of activism following the Supreme Court's 1895 decision in the Pollock case,
True.
The 16th Amendment was proposed and ratified, and we've had a federal income tax ever since. Then we come to the 17th Amendment, which changed a very important structural feature of the original Constitution. The original Constitution gave the power to choose U.S. senators to state legislatures. The 17th Amendment gave that power directly to voters in each state and gives us the system we have today, where voters select their senators through
our life. What's up?
The 18th Amendment is the Prohibition Amendment, which banned the manufacture, sale, or transportation of intoxicating liquors. It remained a live part of the Constitution for 13 years. Americans soon had second thoughts and repealed it. And that's why let's fast forward now to 1933 and the 21st Amendment, which is the only example in American history of a constitutional amendment repealing another one in its entirety.
Nice.
Here's the language from the amendment. It says the 18th article of amendment to the Constitution of the United States is hereby repealed. And that was ratified in 1913. All right, now we're going to go back to the 19th Amendment, which was ratified in 1920. An extremely important amendment which guaranteed the right to vote free of gender discrimination and culminated nearly a century of activism on behalf of women's suffrage. The amendment followed decades of widespread experimentation in the states. Many states had extended the right to vote to women before the ratification of the 19th Amendment, but it would take many years and the hard work of the civil rights movement to make the promise of the 19th Amendment a reality and to extend the right to vote in practice to all women, including women of color. And finally, we come to the modern era, where we find the remaining 8 amendments to the Constitution, which were added little by little between 1933 and 1992. So we start with the 20th Amendment, ratified in 1933, which reduced the length of time between the most recent set of national elections, and also changed when a new Congress and president take office. Before the 20th Amendment, the new president and the new Congress took office in March. The 20th Amendment shifted the startup date to January. It meant that you didn't have lame duck presidents who served for such a long time. Then the 22nd Amendment, which was ratified in 1951, limited a president to 2 terms in office. It resurrected the precedent set by President George Washington, who had stepped down after his 2 terms. That precedent held for 150 years until Franklin Roosevelt was elected 4 times in a row. And with the 22nd Amendment, the American people reestablished the Washington precedent and wrote it into the Constitution. The 23rd Amendment, ratified in 1961, guaranteed the District of Columbia 3 electoral votes. Before the amendment, DC residents couldn't vote for president or vice president. Now they can. And then we come to the 24th Amendment, ratified in 1964, which banned poll taxes in national elections, being forced to pay a tax when you vote. It also gave Congress the power to enforce the amendment through appropriate legislation. Southern states had long used poll taxes to keep African Americans from voting. And when the 24th Amendment was ratified, 5 states still had poll taxes on the books. The Supreme Court upheld the constitutionality of those laws as recently as 1937. The 24th Amendment said you can't do that. And 2 years later, the Supreme Court ruled that all poll taxes in national, state, and local elections were unconstitutional. Then we come to the 25th Amendment, ratified in 1967, which deals with presidential secession and incapacity. Not secession, succession. Secession is when a state secedes from the Union. The Civil War established you can't do that. Succession has to do with what happens when the president is incapacitated. And this amendment left open several issues that were not clear in the original Constitution. And it emerged as in response to new concerns about presidential incapacity after President Kennedy was assassinated in 1963, and President Eisenhower had also been ill. And the amendment established a procedure for what happens if the president is ill or incapacitated. Then we have the 26th Amendment ratified in 1971. This is an amazing amendment because it was ratified in only 4 months after it was proposed, and it prevents states from discriminating against voters based on age if they're 18 years old. Before the 26th Amendment, most states still limited voting to 21 and older. The 26th Amendment is in part a response to the Vietnam War. And the basic idea is old enough to fight, old enough to vote. And Congress agreed with that, proposed the amendment in 1970. And the Supreme Court had ruled in the Oregon and Mitchell case that Congress could only lower the voting age for national elections, not state and local elections. So that's why the amendment was proposed by Congress, and it was ratified in only 4 months in March 1971. That's the shortest period for ratification ever. And finally, we've made it to the finish line, the 27th Amendment. And the amazing thing about the 27th Amendment is that it was written by James Madison and actually proposed as part of what became the original Bill of Rights. And it was taken over the finish line 200 years later by a passionate student who thought it wasn't fair that he'd gotten a bad grade on his homework. So here's what happened. The 27th Amendment prevents members of Congress from raising their own salaries until there's a new election. So basically a pay increase can't take effect until the beginning of a new Congress. It limits Congress's power to give itself a raise. It was first written in 1789 and proposed as part of the original Bill of Rights. Congress initially proposed 12 amendments, and what became the 27th Amendment, the pay raise amendment, was the original Second Amendment. But it fell short after it was proposed of the 3/4 of the states necessary to ratify it. So it didn't become part of the Constitution along with the rest of the Bill of Rights. The states then basically ignored it for decades. Every now and then another state would vote to ratify it. But fast forward to 1982, the proposed amendment looked dead. Very few states had ratified it. Then Gregory Watson, who was a sophomore at the University of Texas, got a homework assignment. He was doing his research. He found a chapter in a book that listed amendments that hadn't been ratified, and he chose to write his paper about the original Second Amendment, which became the 27th Amendment. And his central argument was that the proposal didn't have a time limit on it, and Article 5 doesn't have a time limit either, so the amendment could still be ratified nearly 200 years later. So Gregory Watson somehow got a C on his paper. He appealed the grade. The professor wouldn't change it. So Watson decided to appeal to his fellow citizens, and he wrote letters to state legislators across the country. Many of them ignored him, but one senator loved the idea. That was Senator William Cohn of Maine, who pushed for ratification in Maine and succeeded in 1983. This inspired Watson to keep pushing ahead, and from there, amendment push gained momentum. There was broader dissatisfaction with Congress in the 1980s, where voters thought that Congress wasn't doing enough to help the American people. So in 1985, 5 more states ratified the amendment. And then finally in 1992, over 2 centuries after the first Congress proposed the amendment, 3/4 of the states had ratified it, and the 27th Amendment became part of the Constitution. And now we have walked through all 27 amendments.
And Truth said there's actually 29.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 2 more amendments that have been added since this video.
Yeah. I got fun then later on. You guys, thank you for coming. I'm going to end this. You guys, thanks for coming. If you guys missed the live or about the other video, you can go back and that video, the live is not rested. You have to go to my live, my channel, to look at that rest of the video.
Yes, which I'm ending it on my side. So thank you guys for coming in. Thanks, Rickle.
Thank you. You guys, you take it easy. Thank you for coming. Chat, thank you. Any for the links. And don't forget to film the cops. Bye-bye.
And Frank for dropping links. Thanks.
And
Laters.
Bye-bye.
Bye.